We had a penthouse. We paid for a penthouse. We put the entire team up in a penthouse for a weekend, and Mike missed it. Tell him why, Michael.
So this was what, circa 2013, 14, and
popping on the west side, cause it's where I stay. I just made 1,000, blew it.
What is up? It's been a very busy morning already for me. We've had a couple of meetings, a sales team meeting and a meeting with Mike and Allison, just going over stuff, getting things prepared for the weeks ahead. And now we're getting ready to go to the AIMExpo in Columbus, Ohio. I'm really excited because I'm gonna be speaking on Friday. Today's Wednesday, so we got a couple days. We're gonna get there tomorrow, check out the show, scope out the lay of the land, if you will, and then on Friday I speak twice in the day, and then we're gonna come home Friday night because there's a Gator game on Saturday. And if you know anything about my CEO of New Scooters Flash, my boy Mike, he will not miss a Gator game. The guy is loyal to a fault. So we are getting ready to go. Of course, like, here we are. It's 10:48. We were supposed to leave at 10, and we're waiting on Mike right now. He's had a busy morning apparently, and still had some packing to do. So as soon as he gets here, we're gonna get on the road and we are gonna get to Columbus. So let's go.
Man, I'm ballin'. This ain't cap, baby, now I feel like calling. From the O, but I got the music poppin'. All the time, man.
What's up, vlog? We are in the airport in Tampa waiting for our flight. Our flight got delayed from what time? 4:40 to 5:40?
yeah, something like that.
Something like that. It was like an hour, it got delayed, and then they just pushed it up. So our plane leaves at 5:20. It is now 4:45. So we'll be boarding in just a little bit, heading to Ohio. I'm psyched. AIMExpo.
I didn't realize you were actually on. I thought you were just like pretending to do my vlog.
No,
And
I'm
you're
like legit vlogging right now. We had a good business meeting, strategizing for 2020. This is really good about getting away sometimes, especially the two of us, because we don't get away from the shop together very often. So the opportunity for us to actually spend quality time digging into the details of the business, planning out 2020. I love that we're planning out 2020. We haven't even hit October yet. We still got 3 months to go, and we're already looking at 2020 while still focusing on, like, hey, we got a bunch of objectives that we need to accomplish for the fourth quarter of this year. So I like that we're doing that. It's good. It's good. I always feel like when we kind of get away from it all, we're able to like really zone in and focus on important stuff. Mike, of course, agrees.
Of course I agree. No, but you're spot on. Like you said, like we don't get this opportunity enough, and when we do, I mean, we meet weekly Friday mornings for an hour,
Yeah.
and once we started doing that, it's good, but it's not the same as getting days together and really getting to kind of dive into some of the things, getting inspired. Sometimes the perspective completely changes when you're in the middle of it on a day-to-day versus when you get some time away and can really kind of get into some of the more macro visionary stuff. So that it definitely helps to be able to do that. I think a lot of people too are like, oh, it must be nice. You get to go to Columbus for a couple days and hang out. And it's like, no, this is actually where sometimes I feel like it's the most productive time, is when you do get to step away, kind of change your perspective, and really start hammering out with the details for the next year ahead or whatever it's going to be. So I always look forward to this kind of time, and we're going to an industry conference, and a lot of good ideas usually come from that. AIMExpo has been around for a long time. You're speaking at it, and that's going to be cool. But like it'll be nice to get talk to some distributors, talk to some dealers, see how things have gone in 2019, some changes that they may be making for 2020, and just kind of talk shop with other people that are doing well, maybe not doing well, and kind of just see what other people's strategies may be for the next year. So definitely good stuff to come over the next couple of days at AIMExpo.
And I'm excited. I've already had a bunch of people like reach out to me via LinkedIn and other places, say, hey, what days are you going to be in town? Definitely love to meet up, grab drinks. So I think there's going to be an opportunity to establish some new relationships when we get there. You know, I mean, for me, that's what it's all about, like really establishing new relationships, meeting new people. maybe new collaborations. You just never really know what might come from a trip like this. So I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Do you fight the tendency to wear both hats on a trip like this? Like, because obviously it's a motorcycle scooter industry conference. You're CEO of a marketing agency now. Do you wear both hats? Do you try to just focus on the industry specific one? Like, how do you handle that?
That's a good question. I'm definitely going in with my new Scooters for Less hat on. Like, I wanna like really find the products, find the opportunities for the dealership. But you know, it's gonna come up in conversation. People are gonna say, "Hey, I know you got a new media company. What do you guys do?" And when it comes up, like, I'm definitely gonna talk about it. There's always, you know, if there was a dealership out there that wanted to hire us in a different city, like, it would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we know how to do video marketing, we know how to do, you know, social media marketing, we know how to do like personal branding. Like, those are the 3 pillars, right? So for us to help somebody else do that in their territory would make a ton of sense, especially since I have 15 years of experience in the scooter industry. I mean, you say motorsports industry, but really, like, the scooter industry is like it, right?
Is there something besides your talks that you're most looking forward to? Like,
meeting new people.
Yeah.
Just meeting new people. I always get excited about meeting new people. People, like, there's a lot of people who know of us or watch New Scooters Less's content or watch my content, and that I haven't met face to face, and they've already reached out. And they're like, "Hey, what days are you gonna be there?" So I'd love to meet up with you.
I'd say definitely, like, for me, like, I've talked about it a lot on the NS4L vlog. We've talked a lot about it internally. There's starting to be a lot more substance to the industry moving in a lot of electric areas. I'm interested to see, you know, we talk about new products, like what's coming out, like how many dealers, how many distributors are starting to take this seriously. What is out there? We're seeing them pop up in Gainesville, a lot of one-off things more often. So I think that's a trend that's not going away anytime soon. And we talk about evolve or die all the time. So, like, what are distributors doing? What are other dealers in the country doing to kind of start taking the electric movement seriously and make that part of their business where maybe it wasn't before? So that's kind of what I'm excited most to see. We went to AIMExpo last year in Vegas, and there were some things. I'm interested to see how many maybe more things are out there this year.
Okay, so do you think that you will see a lot of electric products at this expo? Do you think they'll be there?
I think there will be. I mean, you know, it's a lot. It's hard to qualify. I think that there's definitely going to be a bigger presence there, even from a supplier side. Like, there's other vendors that maybe aren't selling the products themselves, but, like, is there going to be a vendor that's, like, selling aftermarket batteries for some of these things, you know, or accessories or anything like that? To supplement that segment of a market that maybe didn't exist before. So it's not even just the supplying of the products themselves, but it's the support from other vendors, you know, that have supported the motorcycle and scooter industry for a long time. But, like, are they going to dive into the electric segment in terms of the range of products that they offer? So yes, I think that there will be more. I don't think it's going to dominate or anything, but it'd be interesting to kind of get that tell on how serious the rest of the industry is taking the movement to electric.
I think the industry needs to get serious about the electric movement. I think they need to, like, start zeroing in if they haven't already.
It's coming in.
I've noticed it a lot over the last 12 months, and I'm interested to see how it's going to play in our business and in other people's businesses. Anyway, it'll be a good opportunity to connect with the dealers that we already know and check in on everybody's dealerships, how they're doing. I love this shit, man.
It's fun.
I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely fun. I look forward to it. This is only the second year, but 2 in a row that I've been to. It's just nice. It's nice to, you know, step out of your home base and just kind of get different perspectives, get maybe re-inspired for a lot of us that do this day-to-day grind every day, just kind of hear some fresh perspectives on things. It's a lot of take-home value. I mean, it gets the gears turning in ways that it's hard to do when you're sitting at home or sitting in the office, planning, strategizing, all that kind of stuff. It's nice to get the gears moving in different kind of ways when you get inspiration from other dealers, other products. I mean, you never know the connection that you can make or the idea you can get from something like this and how it could spur into a huge opportunity. So that's the really coolest thing about it, I think.
And I would have stayed longer. I would have stayed, like, besides, instead of just flying in Wednesday night, staying all day Thursday, speaking all day Friday, coming home Friday night, I would have stayed Saturday and Sunday in Columbus. The timing was just terrible, wasn't it, Mike?
There's other business to be had, you know, like there's
The Gators playing nobody. The Gators playing nobody, and Mike can't miss it.
He's not lying.
This is quality content. Pay attention. This is quality content.
The last time this kind of conversation came up,
That's yours, just making sure. He thought someone.
his computer is maybe getting stolen right now. The last time this conversation came up, NS Farrell had hit this giant goal, and Collin took the whole team and their plus ones out to Lake Buena Vista at this awesome resort and paid for everything, and they had this great time with the bubblegum shrimp. They had this pirate slide into the pool. It was just...
Right. We had a penthouse. We paid for a penthouse. We put the entire team up in a penthouse for a weekend, and Mike missed it. Tell him why, Michael.
So this was what, circa 2013, 14, and
It
was a reward.
The best part about the reward, what was the reward? It was like 220 units or something.
it was a service revenue goal, I thought.
No, it was sales.
It was sales?
It was
Okay.
definitely a sales. It was like, I don't remember the exact number. I feel like it was like 220. For some reason, that number sticks out.
Yeah, we hit it to the mark though.
Yeah, we were like, all right, if we sell 220 units in the month of August, we're gonna take the entire team out to Lake Buena Vista Resort. We're gonna get like a penthouse suite. We're gonna do it up and have a good time. And they literally, like, the last day of August, hit it on the mark. It was I was like, of course you did. Couldn't get 221. You had to get 220.
They couldn't get 219 either though.
Right.
Give me a goal, I'm gonna hit it dead on. You give me a deadline, you pretty much are telling me when you want it by.
Anyway, we had a great time.
And for those that may watch this that don't know, that I haven't missed a UF home football game since 2003, and
Because they're all that important.
as lucrative as that was, I wasn't going to let that be the one I missed, and it just so happened, salt in the wound, that was a Georgia Southern game, and we lost to a Division II school that weekend. While all of my coworkers were having fun at Lake Buena Vista, I was suffering defeat with the Florida Gators at the hands of Georgia Southern University. So I stayed back to watch us lose while they're having the time of their life, and
You watched us lose. You watched us lose to Georgia Southern at home.
and just let that be known that if it ever comes into question about who the real Gator fan is in Gainesville, it's not him. It's this guy. So.
Gotta drop top down, then I hop out. I've been feeling hot now, feeling like the man. I'm my own boss now. Telling all my exes now they getting crossed out.
Alright, so I do have a question for Mike. Did you scope out the local food scene?
No.
I thought you
had one job.
No.
You had one job. Where are we going to dinner tonight?
Scope it out too much, and then you just get in your head.
Oh, man.
I'm a big Ask the Locals fan.
All right, vlog. So we just got to Columbus. It's 7:45 right now. Well, it was a 2-hour flight. That wasn't bad at all. Like a little over 2 hours maybe.
Yeah.
But solid flight, quick. I like the direct flights. Get here fast. And now we're gonna go to our hotel and hopefully get some food.
Did you any sleep?
I didn't sleep. I worked.
You worked? You worked the whole time?
I worked.
20 minutes of sleep, a little scotch and soda. I'm alright.
Some of us have jobs to do. And I decided where we're gonna have dinner.
What's that?
Chili's to go.
Come on, man. Collin loves the chain restaurants. I don't get it. If I teach him one thing, it's gonna be don't eat at chain restaurants.
I ain't got no time. 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 I ain't got.
That's exactly how that shit gets tore up.
That's how it happens.
Hey, how are you? There's gonna be 3 of us tonight. This is good vlog content. It's me trying to cram the pizza box into the fridge, and nobody's gonna eat this shit. Like, Mike's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm eating it. They ain't eating that shit.
This is a hat for all those that yep. There you go. When in doubt, kick it.
Mike, it doesn't fit.
Swift karate kick.
Hey vlog, how you doing? It's been a long day. Thought it'd be interesting just to show you kind of what we do at the end of the night. This is something new that we've been trying to really kind of summarize the day to make sure that we're getting the good stuff in the vlog. Because obviously we film a lot. So one of the things that we started doing recently was really just kind of like thinking through the day. What were the highlights? What to include? So I had sales meeting at 8 a.m. We had our meeting, Mike, Allison, and I, at 9 a.m. And then we drove, right?
Basically. We waited for Mike for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Even on your vlog, I get roasted.
Probably the most interesting part is if I had to guess, would be the stories from the past told in the airport at the bar.
Sure.
Were you filming our crazy Uber driver?
I didn't. No, I wasn't.
See, that's the stuff that you miss. That's like the quality content. You gotta be like in the backseat and just kind of like have it on the driver.
I immediately text my friends. I'm like, look, I just got in this Uber and this guy told me that he plowed a Yukon like a month ago and still hasn't recovered. And then he's like, oh, by the way, my sister died an hour ago.
Dude, that was so weird. It was a true story. Like, it was so weird. I wasn't sure if he was joking or not. Like,
it's so awkward.
I mean, but who's one driving an Uber an hour after their sister died and not sad? Like, he wasn't like sad about it.
Yeah.
It took him like 20 minutes.
It was like,
No, he was actually.
yeah, what, dude? Why did it take him so long to put on his seatbelt?
No, he was like.
Because his sister died an hour ago. I mean, I don't know.
Hey vlog, it's me again. We made it to Columbus, Ohio. AIMExpo 2019 starts tomorrow. See ya. It kind of looks like I just flicked off the camera because it was like down there.
I ain't got no time.
I'ma need every minute y'all took from me.
I ain't got no time.
It's my time
I
now.
ain't got no time.
God always.
I ain't got no time. I ain't got no.
We in here.